Alright. Good evening, morning. Oh shit, I still got toothpaste on
Whatever
my
y'all
fucking
last
chin.
saying.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought that was the vibe for you today.
Nah, nigga had a pimple. Yeah. But yeah, so it's Sullivan. I'm back. I'm here with my nigga Malik.
What's happening?
So we just wanted to come and speak, talk, some real shit. We got some strawberries in this bitch. We are eating. Oh fuck.
I know it's good.
We eating good. So, this is one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? We connect on a motherfucking spiritual level on ways that I can only say shit. Probably about 3 other people, including my fiance. Those are the only people that I can say that about. So, that's saying a lot. So, I'm probably gonna be making more videos like this, We're coming on here talking, doing whatever. So, today, what we're gonna talk about
is produce.
Hey.
I'm pushing this. This strawberries is good as hell.
I'm glad they blessed. And that was $188 for the 2 pound.
Yeah. I'm finna grab some when I leave.
Anyway, today, what we're gonna talk about is just, what we always talk about when it comes to spirituality shit. To be honest, if you go through my page, I really talked my head off. I already said everything a nigga can say, when it comes to my point of view of how this shit goes. So, now, what we're gonna do is we just gonna start, I'm gonna start bringing other people on. I'm gonna still do my own videos, but I'm gonna start bringing other people on. Malik's probably gonna be a regular, and we just gonna
y'all know what's good with me.
Be 100 with y'all. So one thing that I wanted to start and talk about today is black spirituality. Now, let me be the first to say, I'm definitely not the first to say, but let me go ahead and say this first off, that black spirituality is a synonym for the phrase true spirituality. Period. I don't like to focus on, those of the lesser race of the white people. I don't like to focus on them, but one thing that I noticed, being on social media, on YouTube, and watching a lot of the spiritual teachers and talkers and whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you got a lot of people who either are ignorant and don't understand the DNA and the just the evolutionary place and the cosmic place that white people have in our universe, which is none. White people were created from us. They are a lesser genetically modified human. That's what a white person is. So most of, obviously most of our world is centered around what they want and what they desire,
what they require to live, how they like.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of things are quote unquote, people would say backwards, but not exactly backwards. It's just not in tune to how we were accustomed to living.
Exactly.
Once we first reached this planet.
Exactly.
And it's not racism or anything like that, because one, it don't really exist. For us to even break it down to white and black, that's just for minds to even to be able to comprehend, because it's way more than that. It's down to even like scientific factors of like skin complexes, like being made of carbon versus sulfur. Like people don't go fully deep into the whole, like the science of everything, even though people say they believe in quote unquote the science and all that. they don't go into and like study and know what the hell they be talking about.
Well, the key to the spirituality is, making it personal to you and your path. So what might be, obviously we're all gonna have, the same general shit that that we have or should have studied, depending on who looks at it. So like most people who call themselves occultists, you're gonna want to have read the Kabbalion, or at least know of the 7 Hermetic laws. That's kind of just the thing. So it's the same way, but at the end of the day, that is not the end all be all. No one thing is the end all be all. So when I lost my train of thought, but it's cool. When when I think of black spirituality, I think of Instagram consciousness, and I think of social media consciousness, and that shit is a joke. And by a joke, I mean it's literally hilarious.
Like it's out this world.
Facts. I see, there are a lot of white people that are into occult studies. I wouldn't say there's a lot, but for the white people that are in, there are more white people than there are black people that are in occult studies.
It's actually kind of it. So, I was gonna say, like, now it's kind of sad to say, because I'll be like, dang. You would think, because sometimes I even get caught up in watching videos and it'd be bad for my mind because it's just like being taken on from the world. But I'm like, dang, how come I'm always learning from a white person when I watch these like deep occult videos and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Or just like learn about different doctors and stuff like that. And then you be like, dang, he white. But at the end of the day, knowledge is knowledge. And you know.
See, this is the difference though. With white folks, besides a small percentage of them motherfuckers, being that we're in the 21st century, and shit is evolving for them, but they still ain't shit. They're still only 5,000 years old, roughly. So they can't. They don't have the same set of rules that we have. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So it's like
at all.
Like occult and spirituality for them is purely theoretical. It's purely think and grow rich. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
these niggas not getting into the spirit world. These niggas not getting into the, you know what I'm saying?
It's all for like gain in a material way. Like, facts. How can I get some right here, right now, instead of having to work for it while I'm on the earth? For them, as for us, like you said, it's more for what the fuck I'm gonna do as I harness my spirit, like, cause it's way more than just this body, and way more than thinking it's just a heaven, hell, anything. You gonna get to a point, or either you gonna fizzle away with the atmosphere, or with all things that be. But you gonna get to a point where you gonna truly know yourself and know everything about yourself, more than you ever inhabiting this one vessel, all the vessels you've ever inhabited, and moving on beyond this one. And that's what it's all about for us.
Facts. And the reason why I wanted to say that is because I think the reason why people are misled, even people who call themselves spiritual, so I understand people who are still stuck in church and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. But it don't make no damn sense for, like, I follow the occult hashtag on Instagram. And, that's not really, there's some bullshit. That be showing up on there. It be like white boys, ugly as shit, like on some what's the shit called? Some punk rock shit. And that's their own, it's like their rebel version. And cool, that's their level, that's what they gotta do. But that is not our level. Aleister Crowley, the famed magician, blah, 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 he's like lit for like white people. But the shit that Aleister Crowley achieved in his lifetime, any black person, even the dumbest nigga out here, could achieve that.
Like, so a lot of us don't even know that was things y'all was doing as kids. Things that you probably thought you was crazy for, or like somebody told you was crazy for because you probably voiced it, and then it traumatized you to never do it again. Or that's what that was. And you was doing that as a baby.
Yep. But see, I feel like, and I'm thinking about somebody in particular, but there's these Instagram conscious motherfuckers who, what they do is, they know good and well, you know, or they might at one point have been told the truth of this shit.
Right.
But they still have their message tailored and generalized to where white people white people can chime in, and it can apply for white people and black people, and you just gotta love and light.
No, when they do that,
all
shit,
of that bitch ass shit.
I think it's for profit, and that's what like you said, it's that Instagram spirituality. That's what I really channel all that shit, put that shit under like for profit spirituality. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
But it's like some people's form of profit is,
other folks like attention and
souls, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's some bullshit. Like, so and that brings me into speaking about being pure of heart when it comes to spirituality, and what exactly does that mean? So what do you like? What do you feel being pure of heart means when it comes to spirituality?
Literally accepting all things about oneself. Like, when I say all things, like even the most gruesomest, grossest shit you can think of about yourself. Mm-hmm. Being able to be like, yeah, mm-hmm. I think that, I do, and I feel that way, and ain't nobody else gonna change it. Mm-hmm. And just leaving it at that. Mm-hmm. Not, because, people are so, I even have to realize this, we so harsh on ourselves. Like, how we talk to ourselves, I had to start, like, coaching myself, like, be nice to yourself. Talk mm-hmm. to yourself sweetly. Even if you do make a mistake, like, don't say, hey, you a dumbass, bro, to yourself. Because, like, damn, that's so powerful to say to yourself. Say, like, oh, man, if you do that ever again, make sure you don't make that mistake. Just be kinder to yourself altogether. But, like, for sure, it's accepting all of that altogether. Yeah. And not being afraid to, like, be that.
Well, see, that was a different direction than I was gonna go, but that's 100% correct. And it's funny, like the direction I was gonna go, they both it's like a positive correlation between the two, but they're two separate instances. Like, so I was saying pure of heart is meaning your intentions are pure. You went through all of the okay, what do I want? When you first started, your spiritual journey, you said, what do I want? And, over time, you might be trying to manifest some shit, and over time, you realize, I don't want that shit. What do I really want? I don't want that shit. And you're pure of heart when you get to the point where you already have everything.
I know I got
you. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, and that's, that pure of heart person accepts himself, that, like you were saying, that pure of heart person is as fearless as a lion. Just and the lion represents the heart chakra. So with being pure of heart, like think of the characters like in Dragon Ball Z. This nigga Goku was pure of heart. That nigga King Kai said, hey, he's so pure of heart. And because he was so pure of heart, the nigga could do like the Kaioken like times 5, and the nigga could do a spirit bomb on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like anybody else that's why this nigga Vegeta couldn't do it. Vegeta was like, because Vegeta started off stronger than this nigga. Yeah. But because he wasn't pure of heart and his intention was focused on being stronger and better for egotistical reasons, he never reached it. You know what I'm saying? So it's about having no agenda and understanding that everything's all right. And then that anything you do choose to do is just because you want to do it. It's not because, I have to do it, or I'm obligated, or I'm running out of time, because you got a whole eternity to do whatever the fuck you want. So
yo, I apologize, because I really got to figure this shit out. It's fucking with my head, yo.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't fucking with it.
Nah, I fuck with these little things. Man.
I ain't fucking with it, man. I mean, I fuck with it at some point, but that shit I'm good, bro. I can't even fuck that. But yeah, man. So another thing that I've been noticing, you know, and another thing I've been dealing with is trying to like grow my understanding. You know, I went on a binge of like studying and reading, and I had to take a little break because like, you know, at a certain point when you start studying a whole bunch, the words start confusing you. And then you start trying to find a whole bunch of books, trying to find the right words that'll trigger the right feeling in you, and you never get it. And you know, you kind of forget that, you know, this shit is within you.
I was gonna say you got it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but that's the importance of meditation in your spiritual practices. That grounds you and that brings you back to understanding who you are and what you are when you do get in situations like that. So obviously I wasn't meditating that much during this time, but now, you know, I'm deep into the study of the tarot, you know, Kabbalah.
Which I need to get into. I need to get into my deep studying way more. I be studying, but also, y'all that get into this spirituality stuff, make sure you invest correctly. Investing don't always mean the stock market stuff. Invest in getting your books, your paperwork, everything you need, your tools, your craft, all that.
Matter of fact, let's talk about money, man. Let's talk about money. So, money is a trick. Money is an illusion. Money is crazy. Like money, if you personify money and what it is, money it doesn't give a fuck about shit, but money. That's what money is. And money is a motherfucker who has tricked people into thinking that he has power. And therefore, the money has the power. So, once niggas stop worshiping the shit, you know, then they'll be alright. But see, one thing. So, I just wanted to know what's the basis of all monetary systems. It's like the very basis. It's trade and barter. So,
or supposedly to hold a gold supply, but
even before that though, because gold is a trade.
True. Yeah, trade and barter.
Gold is something that we've given value. But even before gold was a thing, if you look at the time, you know, niggas can fact check me on this. But right around the time niggas got off the trade and barter system was around the time niggas switched to monotheism as the main religions in the world. When niggas in Africa started becoming Muslims.
Yeah.
That's when shit started changing. Really, to be honest.
And rapidly.
Be honest, any history that we can go back and read shit on, we were in our decline and we were falling. Because people weren't recording shit because they didn't need to. So at a certain point when you feel that, you know, your mind and your memory and your telepathy and your Christ conscious mind that was at one point active in everybody who was walking, once that shit falls off, then it's like, you know, you gotta record shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why I think I kind of like don't believe shit. I only believe things that are proven with me and to my intuition. If I'm gonna believe in something, let me say that. That's the only type of belief I really got.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to stuff that's written down, like, I've always thought, ain't that shit supposed to be known within me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to like, just
anything
keep
you
record
write
with
is
myself.
just a product of your
of what it was in my thought.
You know what I'm saying? It's really like a modified version, a secondary source of intuition.
That's why I think history is way, like, All the other brothers say, I think we was here trillions of years.
I mean,
and it just wasn't recorded up until them few thousand.
I think we're older than the Earth.
Definitely, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Now, I'm not all the way up on the exact science on that. I'm sorry for all the Moorish niggas and the Hebrew Israelite niggas. Them niggas be mad as hell.
I ain't here to please none of y'all, and I really don't care, bro. Because that just proves that y'all really ain't in this for what y'all in it for. Y'all just in here to boost y'all ego. Because if you was, you'd just be happy all the time. Who cares? If you really here to study, like you.
This is the thing. This is how you know you fucked up in it. If I can show you, if a nigga can show you your doctrine that you believe in, if nigga can show you that and explain to you why it don't make sense, this, that, and the third, you ain't even gotta go take it and run with it. But if you just ignore it and you deny the chance to even let your shit be proven wrong, bruh, first of all, subconsciously you know it's bullshit.
From the jump, it's some bull.
Second of all, niggas can be like, oh, well, what if we try to do that with you, blah, 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 we could do that with you. No, you speaking of, see, niggas like to classify niggas, but no, you can classify dumb niggas. You can classify